What's going on, everyone? It's Marsellis back with another video, and we are continuing to rise here with Dogecoin. So look at where we are at now with Dogecoin. We almost passed 70 cents, but we're having a lot of resistance there, and right now we're at 67.30. So I do believe Dogecoin is getting ready for another breakout, and this is really why I believe that is because the same trend line that we were kind of on back here, we're kind of following that same trend line all the way down here, just like how we just blew up right there, and now we're coming back and doing the same thing again. This was earlier today, or this was yesterday leading into today, and then right here around this point right here was earlier today. So yeah, this point was right at the start of the day, and right at the start of the day, like I said, at the start of the day, we love to jump with Doge and then consolidate for the rest of the day, and that's kind of how it looks like. But it's still the morning. It is only 9:17 a.m. where I am at right now. So I definitely believe Dogecoin is about to break out again because it's following the same pattern as before. All we need is, maybe a little bit more of a dip here, followed by some more little movements, followed by a little dip, and then a jump. So I'm definitely expecting Dogecoin to jump big soon. No one knows when it's going to be. We just know that it's going to happen soon. But remember, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is just what I think is my prediction on Dogecoin. So yeah, this is just the first thing we have on Dogecoin today. Pretty much where we're going and what we're expected to do. And let's go on to our next thing with Dogecoin. So yes, $86.2 billion in market cap and $48 billion in 24-hour trading volume. We are really shooting for that $129 billion market cap. And at $129 billion market cap, we will finally be at $1. So that'll be really cool. 50.7 billion Doge has been traded within the last 24 hours. And it really helps to know who has been trading all of this Doge. Like 50 billion Doge, we have to know who's trading that, because that is a significant amount of money. And if you come over here, this account, yesterday, you see that they sold 116 million Doge. So 53 million of that dollars was distributed by this wallet here, was sold by this wallet, and then another 79 million dollars was sold by this wallet yesterday. But they coming into still yesterday, they bought 46 million more Doge, which was 25 million dollars, and they bought 49 million dollars worth of Doge, and then they bought 27 million dollars worth of Doge. So they pretty much bought all that Doge back. And then today, you see that same wallet here bought 57 million dollars. Or they bought $37 million worth of Doge, and then $19 million worth of Doge. And that wallet bought this today. So before we continue to look at what these wallets are buying and selling, let's look at this. So look at Gemini. Gemini is the next generation cryptocurrency exchange and custodian that allows customers to buy, sell, and store digital assets. So yes, they are a crypto exchange out here. And look, they now accept Doge, trade Doge for free on Gemini mobile app and web through 5/12. So amazing, much wow. But as you can see, they're allowing Dogecoin to be traded for free on Gemini for up until May 12th. So that's pretty cool. Free, no transaction fees up until May 12th. Look at this. They have a little Doge meme. We let the Doge out. Trading for Doge is available on our system. Look at this. So yeah, they have this Doge here, this Doge meme. Let's continue to look at what we have here. So yeah, we do have Doge now available for deposit. We have Doges open for withdrawals, deposits. Let's go over here and see where we are at with Doge with BitPay, because BitPay has been doing a lot of different things with Dogecoin. So BitPay says use your Doge to buy gift cards at leading merchants like Amazon, Delta, Uber Eats, and more with BitPay. So you can literally now pay for things with BitPay, like through BitPay at Amazon. So yeah, you can buy things on Amazon, not directly through Amazon, but you can use the BitPay extension on your browser, and this will add BitPay to your browser. So you would just click this and you would, pay for it through BitPay. So that's pretty cool that they do that with Amazon now. And yeah, like we said, Dogecoin was going to be on Amazon. Technically, we are on Amazon now. So this is big news. We're on Amazon, Delta, Uber Eats. We can be purchased everywhere. So Dogecoin is becoming widely accepted. So a $1 Dogecoin is not out of the question, and in retrospect, $10 Dogecoin is not out of the question either. I think Dogecoin will reach $10 eventually. Get about a year and a half, like a full year. I think not next year, but I mean the beginning of the year after next year is the year we can see a $10 Doge. But we're definitely gonna see a $1 Doge really soon. It's inevitable. It's just gonna happen because there's so many different purchases and transactions going on through Doge that is just going to end up happening. Yeah, let's go over here and see what we have. More BitPay stuff. So True Faucet, we love your brand and are thrilled to have you accept Doge. So yes, True Faucet, they are now accepting Doge here. Benefits with buying cryptocurrency. They sell luxury watches, so that's pretty cool. And as you can see over here, the Oakland's A's, this MLB team, look at this. Let's go Dogecoin. They just now accepted their first their first Doge transaction. So yeah, that's pretty crazy that they just did that. Now you can go see a MLB game with Dogecoin. The Athletics now accept crypto through BitPay, and you get a great deal. So yeah, Dogecoin is almost everywhere now. We see you, Vegas Sports. Keep these retweets coming. Like a retweet if you want our company to start accepting Doge. So Vegas Sports, they're about to start accepting Doge. So we're seeing Doge being accepted everywhere. BitPay is doing really big things with Doge. They're really helping out the Doge community. So we have BitPay to thank for a lot of all this. Yeah, reimagine your workspace. WeWork. Now with WeWork, you can now do Dogecoin with WeWork. Get back to the office. So yeah, WeWork is now accepting Dogecoin through BitPay. So many different places are accepting Dogecoin through BitPay. Reimagine your workspace. So yeah, this is pretty cool. They do office spaces, desk space, open space. They do all this stuff. Let's go over here and look at more stuff here. Who's attending Bitcoin 2021 in Miami? So yeah, there's an event in Miami, I guess, for Bitcoin and Bitcoin users. Buy Dogecoin, 0% credit card fees. So yeah, every time we're just starting to see a lot of Dogecoin being used as an actual currency here. Simple XCC. So yeah, we have Dogecoin there now. So many different things. Okay, so let's see what else we have here for Dogecoin. So now we have all of our Twitter news, and oh yeah, we can't forget that we have Dogecoins over here trending in Twitter, and we have Dogecoin Army, and we have CNBC trending with Dogecoin. So we have 3 Dogecoin trends on Twitter. That's really big that we have 3 things that are trending with Dogecoin on Twitter. 3 whole complete things. We still have Ben Baller pushing Dogecoin. We have this guy up 98k with Dogecoin. He put in a $900 to start with. Got us 100k now. We got eToro big with Dogecoin. So yeah, we got all of this stuff big with Dogecoin, all these Dogecoin memes, all this good stuff. So let's go ahead, continue to hold a little line, click back here. Now what we really want to look at is the transactions that are actually going through Dogecoin. So this wallet, yes, it's been selling a lot of Dogecoin, but it also has been buying a lot of Dogecoin too. So the latest buy was today, and I like to look at this because I want to know what the whales are doing, because you pretty much want to mimic what the whales are doing. If the whales are selling, you don't want to be holding, you want to be selling. Look at what this whale right here is doing. This is actually really crazy to look at because this is a lot of money. This is $669 billion for 1 billion Doge. Last time they sold was yesterday. Last time they bought was yesterday. But look at this. They sold 500k Doge. They sold a 1.6 billion Doge. They sold 100 million Doge. But there's just so many different weird transactions here. Like, there's way more sells than there are buys with this wallet here. So this person is obviously swing trading, day trading Doge. This person has a lot of money flowing out of Doge, but a vast majority of the wallets have a lot of money flowing through. This Doge one has more money flowing through, like in and out. Last time they sold was on the 26th. So that is good news, I guess. And I'm just trying to click different wallets here so we know exactly what's going on. They haven't sold since the 22nd. Last time they bought 26. So a majority of the big wallets are not selling, but some are. But I would definitely continue to hold because you don't know what's going to happen. I was swing trading and day trading, but since I don't know what's going to happen with Doge, I'm probably not going to end up continuing to swing trade a day trade with Doge. Probably just going to hold until I know what's happening, and then when I see the whales doing more selling, then I may start to do that. But look at this, we're still having a lot of whales selling. Like this whale right here does way more sells than buys. And it's not all the whales. Like a lot of the whales don't sell anything. This whale sold yesterday once, but that was a 15 million Doge order, which came out to be $8.2 million. But you gotta think this person is buying a lot of Doge throughout the day. So even though they just sold all that all at once, they're still buying more. But it's definitely something you want to look at here, because they sold at 54 cents. Then they kept buying back in up to here at 65 cents. So honestly, I think once we do pass 70 cents, and even when we hit $1, like that's when we're gonna get a lot of selling pressure from all of the whales, not just a few whales here. So we're gonna get a lot of selling from a lot of different whales, which is gonna be something you want to pay attention to. You don't want to miss out on anything. But look at this. These whales are selling a lot of Doge. But remember, these aren't the complete top whales. Like when we go and look at the top whales, we see the top whales in Dogecoin don't sell. They just receive all these small transactions through Dogecoin, because they're most likely exchanges doing different things through Dogecoin. So they're receiving a lot of the smaller transactions. But then when we see the other ones, they're still doing the same thing. These ones really don't sell Doge. And then you go down to kind of the smaller wallets, but they're still whales, but they are smaller wallets. $68 million compared to the 36 billion we had up there. But this is only $68 million right here. And this is 104 million Doge that this wallet has. And this person right here, they sold yesterday and they bought today. But look, when they sold yesterday, that was only 98 Doge. So they probably bought something that was worth $48 here. When you see these big wallets doing these small Doge transactions, they're more than likely buying stuff with Doge. So they bought something that was $48.79. And so that's why you see that much money leaving, or they just sent it to a friend. So this could be what's going on with a lot of these larger wallets. Not could be, it is, because they have no reason of buying 20 Doge. They're just transacting it because Doge is used as an actual currency. So yeah, as we can see, Doge, he did sell, like he got in on Doge yesterday. So he received 98 yesterday, and then this wallet ended up selling what they received yesterday. So they ended up selling it and then making like $3, and then they ended up buying 30 more Doge, and then they ended up buying 19 million Doge worth $10 million. After that, just a whole lump sum. And then they just kept buying. Like they're still buying today. Like the fact that this wallet with millions of dollars is buying a bunch of Doge today, it says a lot. And honestly, that is why we have so much inside of our market cap. Like we come over here and look at our market cap for Doge, you see we have so much money in our 24-hour trading volume. That's $47 billion in 24 hours traded. And as you can see, this person has been trading a bunch of Doge. Like this person had traded 104 million Doge within 2 days, like within 1 day. 104 million Doge, $68 million. So we have a lot of things going on here with Doge. And even if we look at the smaller wallets, like a lot of these smaller wallets, $11 million here, this wallet has never sold anything. Just bought one total purchase of 17 million Doge, $4 million. Now their $4 million is worth $11 million. So millionaires are seeing that this is working for them, and they're continuing to invest in this. Look, they bought in at 419, so right before Doge Day 420, they bought in. They watched their money go all the way down, but then they watched it go all the way back up. They had 6 million, now they have 10 million. So this is with a lot of different accounts here. A lot of different Doge wallets are buying Doge and they're holding it. They're not wanting to sell it. This wallet right here bought all this Doge yesterday. This wallet bought 15 million Doge yesterday, worth $7.8 million yesterday. Now their money is worth 9.9 million. Millionaires are seeing exactly what's happening in Doge, and they are not going to stop. That is why Doge will reach $1. And then when Doge finally reaches $1, then we will finally have so much growth that one Doge will equal one Doge. That is what we're shooting for here with Doge. But for now, we're going to continue to trade, sideways until, do this little consolidation period. And then we will end up rising here towards the end of the day. Like I said, we will continue to rise like that. And then tomorrow, I'm hoping that we see $70. And then by May 8th, we will see $1. And to be completely transparent with all of you, when we do reach May 8th, $1, I'm going to sell because everyone is going to sell and all the whales are going to sell, and we know all the whales are going to do this, which is going to drive the price way down, and it'll give a huge opportunity for everyone to buy the dip, because a lot of people will still be holding, which I'm not telling you to go ahead and sell. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Do what you want, but that's just what I'm going to do, because we've seen the same thing happen way back here. We've seen how we came all the way up to these heights, and then we dropped. It wasn't even that much of a drop, and then we went right back up. So that's why I'm going to sell, but I'm probably going to end up buying the next day or two after we hit $1. So yeah, that's just what we're seeing here with Doge. A lot of growth here. Whenever we see these consolidation periods, that's when we're about to jump. We see it every time. So every time we have these consolidation periods, we always have to jump or drop. Either way, something happens. Like around here, we had a consolidation period, we dropped because we didn't have enough growth. We had consolidation, we dropped. But this just happens a lot with crypto, with Doge in general. But yeah, Doge is going to continue to rise here, and I would not give up on Doge. Let's go over here to Google Trends and make sure we are still trending on Dogecoin for all of our time periods. So for the last hour, yep, we're still trending here with Doge, trending the most in Alaska. Yep, they are cold out there in Alaska, and they're trending with Doge. Who accepts Doge? So a lot of people are looking about who accepts Doge. So they want to know, what is Doge being used for as a currency? And we know this. Like Gemini now has the Doge. Now you can go get your basketball tickets with Doge. You can get basketball gear with Doge. You can get baseball gear, baseball tickets. You can get so much things with Doge. You can get luxury cars, luxury watches. You can buy a lot of things with Doge. You can get a Uber ride, a Lyft ride. You can get all of that with Doge. You can buy things on Amazon with Doge now. So Doge is becoming the #1 currency of the globe. And for the past day, seems like we're still trending here. Past 4 hours, we still have some trends here. For the past 30 days, we are lower than what we were when we were at Doge Day 420. That was our highest peak. As you can see, the actual Doge Day was not the highest peak, but the 16th was the highest peak, because that is when the whales put in the most money, and that is when they sold the most money. That's why it went all the way down on the 16th. And that's kind of why I was looking at it now. Like, I don't want to just sell it now. Like, even if the whales sold out right now, I would still hold in, because I know even if they sold out, we would probably bottom out around 35 cents, 40 cents if all whales sold everything and only the people had money in Doge. Then yeah, we'd probably drop around 30 to 40 cents. And I wouldn't be mad with that. I'd just hold until we continue to go back up, because that's kind of what happens here with Doge. That's exactly what happened here. We went back up way faster than we went down. I mean, look at that ratio. Like, we went down and then we went right back up. Did not stay down there for long. This whole period right here was our down period. So we had a small down period, and then we went on a whole uptrend after that. So we're continuing to do crazy numbers here with Doge. And honestly, I would say don't gamble your life savings here with Doge, because we already went up by so much. So if you haven't put in a lot of money on Doge by now, you kind of missed out on a lot of the growth. I'm not saying you missed out on everything. We still have 40 cents left to $1. Not exactly 40 cents, but 34. We have 34 cents left to $1. So I wouldn't put your whole life savings in. Just put a little bit in. Put in what you're willing to lose. Because at this point, if we do drop, we're going to drop far below 60 cents. We are going to go all the way down to 30 cents to 40 cents if we do drop. So that is what we're looking at. You don't want to lose all your money like that. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. And one more thing, if we do continue to drop down there, you know that we will shoot right back up. So yeah, this is just a little update on Doge. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. But if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, and check out the link in the description for a free stock with Robinhood and Public Webull. And you can also get Dogecoin on Webull. And I'll be back with another video. Peace.